This symbol here represents a viburnum, and if we zoom extents and move to the plant schedule, and if I zoom in, the viburnum, there are currently 2 in the design, and we were looking at those just prior. So here they are. If I copy this symbol, I won't worry about the shadowing there, and I add another 3 to create a hedge-like effect for a viburnum. Clearly our plant schedule is now not up to date. So I zoom in and simply gCADPlus and update the plant schedule. Now we have 5 copies, so the schedule can be updated, but you must update it just before you print the final design. Well, now that the block information, the plant schedule information has been updated, what we might want to do at this stage is get some sort of estimate of the cost of plant materials. And to do that, you want to pull the information that's in that plant schedule out. And we can do that if we come down here to the option Extract Plant Schedule. And it throws up an opportunity to put the extracted file. What I'm going to do is to put it in a temporary folder, and I'll call it Extracted Block. It's not block, but it's Extracted Plant Materials. And you'll notice it's going to be saved as a CSV file. That's a file that can be imported directly into Excel, so we'll save it. I'll now just pause for a moment and start my copy of Excel and bring that information into Excel. Well, I have started Excel now, and I've chosen the import data from text, and I'll pick Extracted Plant Materials and Import. And we are faced with this import wizard saying that we're using comma delimited text, and gives us a preview of how it may well appear. So we'll just say finish and see what sort of result we get. And where do we want to put it? We put all the information there. So there's one result where you can see, because I just said finish, I've got quite a muddled spreadsheet. I've got some numbers there, and I'm not at all happy with that as a result. So I'll say File and New, and a new workbook, and I'll say let's go to Data and From Text, and I'll pick that same text again, and we'll see if we can do a little better. We'll import, and this time we'll say it is comma delimited, but what we want to say is next comma delimited, and having chosen comma there, we get a much better result. The totals are there, the Botanica name, comma name, and total. So let's go next and see whether this screen lets you select each column and set the data format, so we could change our data format. So I'm happy with that, and we'll say OK. So now we have a list in alphabetical order of all of the species used in the design and a total. Not that it would help a great deal, but we could total up the number of plants if we went back to the Home tab and just use the Auto Sum feature and apply that. I'll just kill my emails coming in. So as it stands, we're using 206 plants in total in that design. But you'll have other information on costing and so on that you can assign to individual species, and hopefully you'll see that's a useful way to get an estimation of the total number and costing in from a design.